Hey guys, AJ here, back with another one. So I was kind of in the middle of finishing my review of the Stacey Abrams Brian Kemp debate, and this popped up on my news feed here, and we're gonna take a little break from that to go over this. This is what Stacey Abrams said that she's gonna. This is her strategy to combat inflation, and this is just a little clip of the segment. I'll leave the video or the link to the entire segment in the description box. So basically, they're asking about inflation, and then she pivots to abortion and goes through all the BS excuses or all the BS talking points about, oh, if women are forced to carry abortions, they're going to be more in poverty, and having kids is a fear for inflation and all this garbage, when basically if you marry before you carry and you have a household with two incomes, you really won't need to worry about that. If you look at, for instance, in black homes, only 9% of two-parent households live below the poverty line. So the solution to inflation is don't have kids unless you're married and have two incomes. But no, good old Stacey Abrams is going to shift towards abortion because she knows that that's the hot topic right now. And that's one of the only ways that she can try and sway people to voting for her. So let's get into this real fast, and I'm going to try not to interrupt too much, but once again, just she drives me crazy, so let's go.
I would assume, maybe incorrectly, but while abortion is an issue, it nowhere reaches the level of interest of voters in terms of the cost of gas, food, bread, milk, things like that. What could you do as governor to alleviate the concerns of Georgia voters about those livability, daily, hourly issues that they're confronted with?
Now, before she opens her big mouth, he's correct in saying that inflation and affording food is number one priority for most people. But it's not for the small amount of morons on Twitter that are making all this noise about how the United States is the handmaiden's tale and all this crap, all this woke crowd that tries to make all this noise and act like the majority of Americans actually care about this foolishness that they care about. So let's see what good old Stacey Abrams has to say.
But let's be clear. Having children is why you're worried about your price for gas. It's why you're concerned about how much food costs. For women, this is not a reductive issue. You can't divorce being forced to carry an unwanted pregnancy from the economic realities of having a child. And so it's important for us to have both and conversations.
Well, it's important to have both parents too. If you look at her language, she's just talking about women. And children should have two parents. And she just skated right around that.
We don't have the luxury of reducing it or separating them out. But we also have to talk about what a governor can do.
Well, hopefully, Stacey, you never become governor and you never find out. But I'm just going to reiterate a little bit more. A lot of people go through hard times. I remember in the crash of 2008 when the economy went bottoms up, it was tough out there. A lot of people were getting foreclosed on, and they were moving with family or having to move into apartments. And most of the couples that I know made it out pretty good. I mean, they could rebuild, they could downsize, they could do lots of things. But just like this pandemic economy, and with automation, all these jobs for a lot of people are gone, and you see homeless women now, women that are not doing well, because in the past people have had families that take care of them, or two-parent households, where you have a mother contributing, a father contributing, and even back in the day when the dad went to work and the mom stayed home, usually moms had a side hustle. Either she would, make quilts, or she would babysit the children in the neighborhood, or do something to make money on the side. But either way, you need two parents in the home will keep you from being in this tough situation. And I think that it's real disingenuous to, once again, dodgeball. Dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge when asked about inflation, and all of a sudden you go on some BS about abortion. That's it for me, you guys. Stay safe, and I am out of here.